guys, good morning. Welcome to Coaching with Connie. I'm Connie Fuksa. And I try to give you guys some ideas, some thoughts, just some ways to grow yourself, grow your business, grow your experiences in your life. And a lot of it I do based on things that I've experienced either through my 30 years worth of business ownership and beyond, or through experiences I have in my daily life. And sometimes it's just about being honest and sharing information. So today I wanted to share with you exactly something that's been going on. You may have noticed I haven't been online a whole lot, and part of that is because life just happens, right? So you can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond to those things. And sometimes we just get caught in the confusion and we forget that we have the ability to control how we react to things. So I'm super excited to be back. I can't wait to jump back on the horse and give you guys some help and be there to support you and cheer you on. But today I wanted to share with you exactly why I've been off the radar. So without getting into deep details, one thing I realized over the past week and a half was that sometimes bad things happen to good people. And sometimes you just have to look at that action, that thing, that whatever it was, and take from it what you can pull out of it to make yourself better. Because here's one thing I want you guys to understand, guys, is that everything that happens to you is a learning experience, good and bad. I've talked about this before, about failure, about learning from those activities. But here's what I really want you to get from this is today we are going to talk about the things that happen that teach you how to be a better you, how to be better for you. Because every single choice you make, whether it's an agreement with your spouse or a disagreement with your spouse or a disagreement with your children, or choices on what you're going to do with your children as everybody's deciding about going back to school, choices about COVID. You could sit around and drink and eat and do nothing, or you could take on some of the projects that you've been seeing, or you can go online and do some online work, or you can sit around and just be miserable, or you can blame everybody else, or you can say, wow, look at the opportunity in this. Look what I've been able to do, or look what I can do going forward. So here's what I want you guys to think about for a few minutes. What happens to you isn't necessarily in your control, but what you do about what happens to you is completely in your control. And you can't always see it while it's happening. I get that, because that's what's happened to me. Is over the past week and a half, we had some confusion in our extended family, and it got a little crazy, and a lot of us were personally affected, and we had to figure out how we were going to address it. And what we did is we sat and talked a lot, and then we realized that, look, we maybe couldn't have controlled the way things happened, but we can control what we learned from it, how we grow from it, and how we determine what we're going to do next. Even when bad things happen, maybe the result isn't roses and sunshine and rainbows, but it is learning. We figured out that things that have happened, we're learning from those things. And what are we going to do next time? Maybe we don't have the opportunity to change because of some other factors that are going on, but more than likely you can get a nugget out of it. My mom used to always say when my mom and I worked together and she started the business and then I took over, one of the things she always taught me is anything that you go to learn about more information, any activity you do, if you get 1% out of it, then you've got 1% more than you had. So in the same kind of context, I want you guys to think about that for a minute. If you had a really bad experience, I don't want you to jump out of it and go, "Wah, I'm so happy, life is great, I'm just always that positive person." Maybe you are, but more than likely you aren't, and you're gonna dwell in that pile of mess for a few minutes. But what I want you to think about is, what is the 1%? What's the thing that you got out of it that you're going to take forward and change something about you? Because it's all about you and you understanding what makes you tick and what makes you progress and be more positive and grow as a person. That's the most important thing, because I want to see you changing your thoughts, changing your habits a little bit with that 1% and growing yourself. And on the heels of that, the other thing I really want to share with you, and I talk about this all the time, is one of the things I do for a living now is I help business owners, business leaders, entrepreneurs, people that work inside of a business grow their thoughts by just digging deep into what's already in their mind. Because you guys already have thousands of that 1%. So let's share those thousands of 1%. How can we do that? How can we share the information that's deep in your head that you already know about, that you're the expert about, that I need to know about? And I'm not saying you have to get on Facebook Live. What I am saying is you've learned all these really good tools. Who are you going to share them with? Because somebody else needs that information, needs that referral, needs to know that the good stuff inside of you or the things that you've learned, they can learn from that as well, because everybody needs to get their 1% from someone. So why not it be you? You have such good information. So stop letting the things that happen to you rule you. Instead, take your 1%, grow with that, and then share that 1% with somebody else. Tell them about the experience, because that's very cleansing as well. But tell them about your experience, tell them about what you got out of it, and tell them how you're going to make those changes. Because we all know that we all need support buddies when things happen. So having somebody to talk to, having somebody to share and relate the things that you got out of that are what's going to make you stronger and a bigger and a better person for yourself. And then it'll happen around you. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic week so far. I really appreciate you taking the time to tune in, because I'm always here to listen. I want to point you in the right direction. I want to give you some thoughts, and I like working with you to help you learn all the goodness in your head. You have lots of golden nuggets, and I want to help you formulate those nuggets and organize them in a way that you can share them so people start gravitating towards your positivity and your information. So hit me up, go to my website, conniefuksa.com, and you can download all kinds of free information that you can use, tools that I've come across that I've used so far, and let me know what I can do to help you out. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Check out Coaching with Connie again real soon. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.